this is ridiculous, and I'm not going to hold this hostage. If you want to go ahead and repropose, I will change my vote.
Well, I'll change mine.
This is not something.
I don't believe in it, but we need to get this done tonight.
That's right, we do.
So I will ask for a vote.
I will propose that we utilize the rates that were the hybrid rates, with the top rate being $125, with the other rates that were proposed by Bill Whitmer, which includes the $5 additional rate on the reading rates.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
I would really like to try to somehow work into the formula, the agreement that residents just can't, get 5 20-gallon cans at $20 each for $100. I mean, it's just not, it's not nice, it's not the proper way to do it. I would implore our residents not to try to game the system that way. And it would just make more cans, Virginia, out there on the roads if we did that, instead of consolidating to what our needs really are.
Well, I think we've all agreed. This is a difficult subject. There's far more work that needs to be done, and I hope our subcommittee and Vice Mayor Whitmer and Councilmember Carlson will continue the good work they've already done. But clearly, we're going to have to find a way to reduce the balloon payment that we're going to have. That looks as if we're going to have to make at the end of the year, one way or the other. So I think we have new rates approved at the moment, but I'm sure that they'll have to be modified as we go forward. Okay, so that's subject to the vote. We now go into
Mr. Mayor, City Clerk said that traditionally it's been done.
that's what I thought.
Mr. Mayor, before we read this,
Go ahead and read the title. You don't have to read the title. All we've done before is read the title.
Mayor, the council has passed an ordinance in the city council of the town of Atherton increasing the rate for solid waste /recycling collection services to the amounts that were shown and discussed with the hybrid option.
Next item on the agenda is item number 16, is interviews and appointments to the Finance and Transportation Committee and the Planning Commission.
Mayor, could we reverse the next item and put the Little League ahead of this committee selection because of the time and the little children that are
I asked the council for their views on that.
I'm just, we've lost some of our children as
Okay, that's fine. If you want to reverse them, I think we've got agreement with the council. So we'll now go to item number 17, which is the Mango Atherton Little League proposal to rebuild the ballpark.
I want to take a minute and or something. All right, thank you very much. Town council members, thank you for the privilege to have an opportunity to talk to you about our proposal for the Holbrook Palmer ballpark out here that I hope many of you have had a chance to walk through. My name is Bob Hellman. I live on Mount Vernon Lane in Atherton. The title that you see on this, Build Our Ballpark, is a charitable organization that my family has in which we rebuild baseball fields for financially struggling communities around the United States. I'm also a member of the board of Menlo Atherton Little League. So what we're talking about here tonight is a proposal that we have spent, I think, several months talking to the Park and Recreation Commission about, and received unanimous support from them at their meeting in April, and so we wanted to bring it to the council. I want to be clear that what we're asking the council for tonight is merely authorization for the Planning Commission to work with us to develop a thorough set of plans, vet this further with members of the community, etc., to ultimately have that full set of plans brought back. But until we had council okay on that, the members of the Planning Commission felt like they were not authorized to work with us on this, understandably so. Just a little background, if I might. Menlo Atherton Little League was over 60 years old. Serves 480 families in any given year, about 520 kids. A third of those families are Atherton residents. The area that we cover in our service area for working with youth in the sport of baseball is all of Atherton and Menlo Park east of El Camino, just to be clear. So west of El Camino and Menlo Park is handled by the Alpine Little League organization. We have just finished rebuilding 4 fields, 4 ballparks throughout the city of Menlo Park. Encinal German American School, Las Lumitas School, and which one am I forgetting? Oh, Burgess, I'm sorry. We have 5 divisions in Little League, and each of those ballparks, including Holbrook Palmer Park, is specifically designated and designed to handle the needs of children of that age group and their skill level and their needs for development. Importantly, I think what you might want to know, both citizens of the town as well as council members, is that your Little League and members of your Little League have been nationally recognized for some of their work in youth development, particularly as it relates to children that have challenges, handicap challenges. This is the video part. This will just take a minute. This is our Challenger Division, where we work with children from all around the area. And this is a series of photographs from the game that we participated in. For each of the players is teamed with a member of one of our teams. And they team up in that effort, as you see here as an example, with the young lady at bat, with her partner in the background. The Challenger Division, as my colleague reminded me, is special needs kids, special needs children ages actually 5 to 18, whereas normally Little League is for children ages 5, 5.5, up until the age of 12. But the program has been expanded to encompass a broad array of children in the community and all communities up and down the Bay Area. Bob Crow and Doug Kaufman, 2 of our volunteers, were just recognized by the Positive Coaching Alliance, a national organization focused on providing quality coaching, training for quality coaching and quality coaching to build both good athletes but also good sports people. Was just recognized by PCA this year with a national award as one of the top programs in the country. So that's your Little League organization that serves your community. I'd be interested in that. Sorry. Okay. Holbrook Palmer Ballpark that we're speaking about tonight was built in 2000. The initial discussions we acknowledged to the Park and Recreation Commission were not partnered particularly well, and we spent a lot of time trying to rectify that in this effort. We have invested to date in present dollar value over $400,000 in that facility since its inception, and are currently operating with a 1-year extension with the city of Atherton. The current field, I mentioned that we have 5 divisions for the 5 through 12-year-old baseball development program, and the current field out here is the site of our AAA or minors program. As I go along, I want to correct some comments that have come up. The blog process has been very helpful in understanding what some of the concerns have been about our proposal. So briefly, our sport is a tryout sport, but it's a tryout sport in order to make sure that children are put into the right division. All children participate if they choose to do so. If you're 11, you're automatically allowed to participate at the AAA level, irrespective of your, at a minimum of the AAA level, irrespective of your skill level. And if you're age 12, your last year allowed to participate in the majors level, irrespective of your skill level. But all children are allowed to participate in the sport if they choose to do so. The current field is the poorest